As soon as Cindy and I saw the all-new EVO Chromoly Sport Cage, we knew it was something we had to have on RubyCat, especially being that it offered a greater amount of visibility on a 2011 or newer Jeep JK Wrangler. In this video, you'll get to see just how easy it is to install. With your top removed, you'll need to unzip the roll bar covers and remove the padding underneath. The soundbar on your Jeep will need to be unplugged and the bolt securing it to the factory roll bar removed so that it can be lowered and set aside. Moving to the back, unzip the C-pillar crossbar cover and remove the padding underneath it. You can now remove the bolt securing the C-pillar crossbar to the factory roll bar. The C-pillar crossbar can now be removed and discarded. Remove the bolts securing the support plates to the top of the B-pillar crossbar and then set the plates aside. The front upper door hinges will need to be removed as well as the side panels on the dash. Remove the plastic interior trim from the windshield as well as the following bolts. Finally, you'll need to remove the sun visors. To begin the install of the EVO Sport Cage, you'll need to chase the mounting holes on the A-pillar support bars with a tap and then install the threaded clips onto the dash tabs. Using the provided template, locate the points where you'll need to drill holes for the A-pillar supports and then mark them with the center punch. Use a smaller drill bit to create pilot holes and then finish it up with the actual drill bit size needed. Install the driver's side A-pillar support between the pinch seam and the dash. Loosely install the connector plate to the windshield frame using the factory bolts. Secure the A-pillar support with the bolts provided. Lay the dash bar across the dash and loosely secure it to the driver's side A-pillar support using the nuts and bolts provided. After installing the passenger side A-pillar support and the connector plate, secure the dash bar to it using the nuts and bolts provided. Back at the C-pillar, you can now install the new Chromoly EVO replacement crossbar. Secure the crossbar in place using the provided and factory bolts. Moving back to the front of the Jeep, position the upper crossbar onto the factory roll bars, place the center bar on top of it, and then loosely secure them using the nuts and bolts provided. Use the upper crossbar as a template to locate and mark where the mounting holes will need to be drilled. Remove the center and upper crossbar, and then mark the points you'll need to drill with the center punch. As before, use a smaller drill bit to create pilot holes, and then finish them up with the required size drill bit. Reinstall the upper crossbar and secure it in place using the nuts and bolts provided. Reinstall the center bar and tighten up the bolts. Double check the position of the center bar and then use it as a template to locate where you'll need to drill your mounting holes. Using the center bar as a guide, drill your mounting holes into the B-pillar crossbar. Position the rear center bar and then install the new EVO B-pillar crossbar reinforcement. You'll need to trim your roll bar cover to allow the rear center bar to pass through it, and then you'll need to secure it to the crossbar with the nuts and bolts provided. Place the B-pillar support plates on top of the crossbar, place the factory plates on top of them, and then secure everything in place with the provided and factory bolts. Working from the top down and left to right, you can now tighten up all the bolts. You can now reinstall the rear roll bar padding and its cover. Up front, the roll bar padding will need to be trimmed for a proper fit. Fold in the roll bar cover for a clean finish, and then continue zipping everything back up. Reinstall the hinges, and then secure the dash to the A-pillar supports using the bolts provided. Holding up the sound bar, use the installed center bars to locate where it'll need to be trimmed. The soundbar can now be reinstalled using the factory bolts and plugged back in. Using the factory bolts, reinstall the sun visors. You'll need to use a barrel sander to clearance your door surrounds to make them fit around the new brackets. Last but not least, you can now install the optional grab handles that EVO offers with their kit. That's all there is to it. Here's what the all-new EVO Chromoly Sport Cage looks like installed.